Oh no! I'm stuck in a box again! Good thing you can go to play mode. But what if you could get out of that box? By, say, going into top-down. Hi, my name is Fiery Dragon, and I'm going to show you how to build a top-down sackbot with a gun feature. First, you're going to need the following: 4 character animations, a score sensor, 5 microchips, 2 emitters, 1 timer, 2 NOT gates, 2 tags, 1 sequencer, 2 controllers, 1 kill tweaker, 1 projectile tweaker, 3 speed sensors, 1 advanced tweaker, 6 in-out movers, 2 followers, 1 rocket rotator, 1 joystick rotator, and 2 destroyers. Alright, let's get started. Place down a sackbot and 2 sticker panels, 1 being a rectangle, 1 being a square. Once you have this, place 2 destroyers, 1 on the sticker panel and another on the rectangle. Then set the rectangle to opacity of 50 and player color. And then the other sticker panel will be opacity of 0, because nobody wants to see that when they're on their character. Now, once you've done these, I will give you more instructions. Turn the sackbot to neutral. Sackboy, and copy player 1 costume. Then place a controllinator on the sticker panel that is in front of the sackbot. And then place another controllinator inside of the sackbot's control panel. Set the control panel or the controllinator that is on the sackbot or the sticker panel for the sackbot. Place that one to remote control transmitter blue. And then turn it to set trigger radius to 10 and invisible. Then go to the other one and make it a receiver blue. Then place a tag on the sackbot control panel and call it player 1 green. Then go to the other control panel, place a follower with maximum speed, maximum in-out speed, maximum acceleration, infinite range, and infinite layer range. And then set the follow tag to follow player 1 green. With all of those set, go out of your puppet, and you should be able to see that the controllinator now follows the sackbot. Now open the controllinator on the sackbot and place 2 microchips. On the first microchip, place a speed sensor, NOT gate, another speed sensor, a microchip, an advanced mover, a joystick, and a rocket rotator. And I will give you more instructions. Set the first speed sensor to 0.1. 0.1. And leave everything else default. Then connect the speed sensor to the NOT gate and go to the other speed sensor, set it to 0.1 again, but this time set it to out only and invert. Then go to the rocket rotator, set it to 90. Go to the advanced mover, set it to 90 decel and XL, and then place 2 character animation tweakers on the board. Set the first character animation tweaker to an override rotation of 180, yaw, and 90 pitch, and then an animation of Sackboy idle. Second one being the same rotation, and then Sackboy idle, not idle, but Sackboy core medium walk. Then connect the speed sensor to the microchip. And the NOT gate to the idle. And the speed sensor to the moving. And then connect the left and right to the left and right. And the up and down to the up and down. Then go to the other microchip and place a sequencer, a timer, a speed sensor, an NOT gate, and 2 microchips. Then set the speed sensor to 0.1. Connect it to the NOT gate. Connect the NOT gate to the first microchip, and the speed sensor to the second one. Then go to the timer, set it to 1, and start countdown. Go to the sequencer, set the seconds per stripe to 0.3. No loop. Open the sequencer control board, shrink it down to 4 or 3 stripes, and then place 6 in-out movers. The first one being 5 and move to front. The second one being 2 and move to front. The third being 0.5 and move to front. The fourth being 0.5 and move to back. The fifth being 2 and move to back. And finally the sixth being 5 and move to back. Then go out of your poppet and go to your cursor and press square at the end, so that way it's always falling, no matter what happens. Then connect the timer to the start playing forwards, and the X button to the timer. And then place 2 character animation tweakers, 1 in each of the microchips, placing the rotations of them at 180 and 90 on the first 2 columns. Set the first animation tweaker to core, jump. Set the second to core, jump, walk. You now have a working sackbot for the most part. Now you just have to connect the timer output to the start, stop of both animations. And now you have a working top-down sackbot. Now we're going to create a gun for this. Go to your tags and create a tag called tag cyan gun 1. And then when you do that, place it on the circuit board for the sackbot. Set a joystick rotator, a follower, a destroyer, and 2 emitters on the rectangle that you built. Then place another destroyer on the sackbot sticker panel. Set the destroy effect of both destroyers to splat, and then open the sackbot and connect it to... hang on, let me figure this out. I'm sorry. Also place a projectile sensor on the sackbot circuit board and a kill tweaker as well. And a gameplay tweaker too, I think. Yeah, a gameplay tweaker too. This is a sackbot that I made myself. So yeah, place those things. Set the projectile type to plasma, and set the target count to 10. You can set it to whatever, but I like being shot 10 times before I die. Then connect the projectile sensor to the kill tweaker that we're about to edit, the destroyer, and the destroyer on the sackbot. There we go. Now it dies by splat, and it kills the owner. Set the death effect of the kill tweaker to plasma, and then exit out of this. Set the follower to 100% maximum speed, 100% in-out speed, and 100% acceleration, infinite, and all layers. Then set it to follow gun 1. Set the joystick rotator to 100% acceleration. Go to your emitters and place 2 plasma pieces with the following on them. So basically create an object like this. Set a timer down, connect it to an advanced mover, and a rocket rotator that is set to 100% acceleration and 10 maximum speed with 100% acceleration. And set the timer so the current time is at 1 or 0.1. Place this in the chosen object as both of these characters. And then you basically have your own gun. You can set the linear velocity to 15, which will make it shoot out a lot easier. And then set the time to frequency of 0.1 and a life of 4. With a max emitted of 10. And destroy oldest when max emitted. My apologies, it's 0.2. And that's all that's changed. Then connect the up and down on the control panel to the up and down on the joystick rotator and the left and right to the joystick rotator. Then set the up and down to one emitter and the left and right to the other emitter. Shrink down your gun or your rectangle and then you have everything you need. My apologies, there is one more thing left. Select a gameplay tweaker and turn the plasma to off. And then set it to owning character. If you want, you can also take the controller output active and connect it to the sticker panel for the rectangle. And that'll make it so that way you know who's playing on that person. Now, let's see if we can't get out of this box. Here we go. I do hope you liked and subscribed for more videos like this. As always, Fiery Dragon out.